Off the back of winning the Super Rugby Championship title for the first time in 2016, the Hurricanes returned to their training base in Wellington, New Zealand, to begin their preparations for the 2017 season.
Pre-season is a massively important time for the guys to regenerate, rejuvenate and get bigger or stronger or faster, whatever is most important for them, and we do that in a variety of ways.
The goal is to prepare the players for the rigours of an 8-month super season. It's making sure during that preparation that we're going to provide the coaches with players that can execute the positional demands. And also we like to sort of facilitate a bit of a growth mindset, helping the guys sort of embrace challenges, so when things get hard, when they get in the grind, they get excited. We do a lot of profiling with the guys, and their demands are quite different, so we use that profiling to sort of individualise.
I'm Nehe Milner-Skudder. I'm an outside back, so I play close to the touchline. They call us the flashy guys. I usually just claim all the glory, so all the big boys do all the hard work up front, and I usually just finish it off. I'm one of the smaller ones, so I have to use my footwork and speed to not get smashed. Pre-season's huge. This is where a lot of the hard work gets done, and if you're building that aerobic base on the field and clocking up a lot of Ks inside that, you can start working on fine-tuning the speed elements.
The focus for backs, we're really working on increasing their aerobic capacity. We're sort of looking at giving them a bit more sort of education on why we do our sort of technical drills and our sprinting. Load! Lift! The key point is posture. So we're trying to make sure that the guys are getting a nice power line, and we're using the band as a bit of feedback to sort of get that belt buckle forward and really drive into that nice forward lean.
I'm a forward number 6 or Lucy. Us forwards, we're kind of in the mix all the time. And a lot more rucks, maybe making a few more tackles. We might be a little bit more physical. This time of year it's all about getting in good shape and putting a bit of size on. Forwards these days, especially some loose forwards, are quite big, and maybe I'm one of the shorter, smaller loose forwards, so maybe to get up a couple of kilos.
Forwards a bit more sort of force dominant. In rugby it's really important to be able to produce force, apply force and also absorb force from your opposition. We have a real focus on increasing that foundational strength. Generally with your strength stuff, it's heavier weight, lower repetitions. We're actually using a triphasic model at the moment, which really focusing on the eccentric contraction for our key lifts. We do have 2 streams, strength stream and size stream, so guys that need to put on lip or lean mass. So that kind of gives us a guide of when we're bucketing our players and how we're sort of managing their programs.
Keep going.
Pre-season can be a bit of a grind. It's pretty full on, it's big days, the guys are tired, so we do try to change the environment a little bit.
We try a lot of different stuff. We've got some gymnastics on the program, which is a bit challenging for some of the guys. We do boxing. You have to be prepared to get in the grind, but at the end of the day, if we can provide that grind in different ways, I think it keeps the guys stimulated and they'll work harder.
It's quite tough this time of the year, we're always running and doing the same thing, so I think the chance to do a bit of boxing keeps the boys fresh, and it's just another chance to get the heart rate up, and ticks a few different boxes, and it's just changing it up to running up and back along the field, so yeah, it's a bit of fun as well.
There's a group going into gymnastics who are fitter guys. We use that to increase functional strength, core strength, proprioception, so awareness in space, and also some mobility and stability through the movements that they're going to be going through.
In gymnastics, you see some of the fellas are quite ripped, and they use all these muscles that I don't think I've ever seen or heard of on my body before, so it'll be a huge plus, I reckon.
At the end of the day, there is a social cohesion that's required in a rugby team like other teams, and so we make sure we try and get guys to work together even though they might be different things, and so that gives them the connection that they are a team, which is really important.
We're looking at building those relationships off the field within the player, so then when they do take the field they're going to work harder for each other. So I think that's really important part of pre-season as well.
The Hurricanes begin their Super Rugby title defense in late February against the Sunwolves in Tokyo, with the hopes of repeating last year's success.
Once you win it once, you kind of get a taste and you want to win it again, and I don't think many teams have won it back to back, so we'd love to get another chance to put a hand on the trophy, but as we know, we all start from square one, and there's some good teams out there.
The new season is going to be a challenge. We've lost some good men to other postings. The bones of our team is nicely in place, and we're excited about getting back out and having a rumble again.